Hi, this is Ruben from Legend Brands, and today we're going to be carrying on our de-winterization process of the Truckmount, and this time we're going to de-winterize the chemical metering system. Now this is the second step of the process. We've already de-winterized the Truckmount itself. All the antifreeze has gone out of the system, it now has water in it. If you haven't watched that video on how you do this, make sure you do that first because that's the first step. There's a link up here if you're on YouTube or down here if you're on Facebook. Now it bears repeating that the best way to protect your Truckmount from any kind of freeze damage and to be ready to clean carpet at the drop of a hat is to keep your van in a heated garage overnight. That way you don't have to worry about this winterizing and de-winterizing process. But if that option is not available to you, that's what we're showing you what to do. All right, so you'll see here, this is the antifreeze we got from the Truckmount yesterday. And today we are going to clear the antifreeze that's still in the sight glass here that you can see, and also in our braided hoses here. Right now we've cleaned out that water box from all the antifreeze in the process that we've already done, and this will clear out the remaining in this mount. So I'm joined today by Brendan Kimmel. He is our carpet cleaning instructor up here in Burlington, and he is going to show us how to do it. All right, Brendan, take it away.
Okay, so what do we need to do the de-winterizing process for the chemical metering system? Well, you need a few supplies, just a few things. You need some type of jug of water. You need an acceptable container to collect the water combined with a small amount of antifreeze as it comes through the chemical metering system. You need to have your solution hose, and you need to have some type of cleaning tool to start flowing the water out of the system. So we're going to connect our solution hose right now. You know, any of the outlets of the machine will do. Doesn't matter what machine you have. One outlet, two outlet, or three outlet machine, doesn't matter. Just connect up to one. And then we're going to connect our cleaning tool so we're ready for that second step. I just have a little ProChem stair tool here, and this will be very convenient. Now we take our bottle of water. Just tap water is fine. We're going to remove our tank solution jug and just leave it aside there. And we're just going to stick this here close to the braided hoses. And we're going to illustrate really where we're working on the system. You know, the chemical metering system's on this side of the system. We have our braided hoses here that have, you know, the antifreeze in there. You know, if you have green antifreeze, it's going to appear green. I have some red colored antifreeze there. You can see also back on the other side of the chemical pump, which is our stainless steel assembly there, on the other side of that we have antifreeze running into the machine there. So all that's going to be cleared out by this two-step process. We're going to insert our acorn strainer with a braided hose right there, submerging it all the way to the bottom so we can draw water into the chemical system and displace the antifreeze that is in there. Once we start our truck mount, it'll be in operation like this. We'll start the truck mount system, we'll activate our solution pump. Then on our chemical valve, we're starting in the off position. The first step will be to prime the system. At this point when we prime, the hoses might rattle and we'll start drawing water into the chemical metering system. And once that hose is run clear and it's filled with water, basically it's time to go straight past off and then go on to the on position where our chemical metering system is flowing. At this point it'll be crucial that we don't have our chemical metering knob all the way closed. We need to have it open some because we need to run some chemical through the system. At that point I'll be pulling the trigger on my cleaning tool, be what it may, and then we'll start sending first of all glycol, and after that clean water through until it runs clear. And then we've purged and totally de-winterized our system. Let's start it up right now.
So there you have it. We've now fully de-winterized the truck mount. If you have winterized your cleaning tools or your hoses, that'll be the next thing you would need to de-winterize. We've got a video on that. You can click up here on YouTube or down in the description on Facebook. Other than that, the truck mount itself is ready to go back on the road for you. If you like this video, if it was helpful to you, please hit that like button, it actually really helps. Subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and wherever you are, stay clean. Alright, we'll see you later. Bye.